Now that leads me to Jesus, right? And we talk about uncomfortability. You know, Jesus, people spit in his face. People threw rocks at Jesus. People talked behind his back, mistreated him so unfairly. People did Jesus so wrong. Now, let's get to the fact that when he finally surrendered himself over, how they whipped him, he took that beating. Now, come on, man. Think about how uncomfortable that was for me, for you. He took that beating. Now, come on, man. Think about how uncomfortable that was. I didn't even do anything wrong. I'm taking these beatings for mankind. Uncomfortable. That had to be extremely uncomfortable and unfair. He pushed through it, though, right? Not only getting whipped, beaten, now he has to carry this heavy cross. He can barely carry. And I'm pretty sure they whipped him on the road to Damascus as he carried that cross. They whipped him because he wasn't moving fast enough, or he kept falling down. That had to be extremely uncomfortable. But you guessed it, he pushed through that. He pushed for me, for you. He pushed. He kept pushing. Then once he pushed through, carrying that heavy cross, wow, after getting beaten, pushing through that, carrying the heavy cross, pushing through that, now he has to get nailed to a cross and die. And he could have at any moment said, you know what, God, I ain't doing this. You know, I changed my mind. He pushed through that and he died. But the good news is he rose on the third day. He got up with all power in his hand. And he did that for me, for you. He got up with all power in his hand. And he did that for us. Extreme uncomfortability. Now, I like to think of that as, okay, Jesus went through all that uncomfortability for us. Wow. Wow. And at the end of it all, there was victory.